I am the Red Cyclone! Ah!
I've never actually used Winston the monkey.
Winston the monkey.
Winston the monkey is a character.
He's a gorilla, not a monkey.
Oh, he's a gorilla. Yeah, he doesn't have a tail.
Yeah.
I apologize. So
Yeah.
first off, I'll start off with, what is it? What do you call? That's not racism.
That's monkeyism.
We don't celebrate monkeyism, okay?
We don't like monkeyism in this shit.
I apologize, Winston the gorilla. I've never used him in Overwatch. I don't know, but I've only played it once. But can you tell me what's the appeal of Winston the gorilla?
He's a gorilla, and he's like Beast.
Oh,
He's a smart gorilla.
Beast. Okay. Everybody likes Beast.
Yeah, I'll say he's in the characteristics of Beast.
Okay. Does he have glasses that he pushes up?
Yeah, he has glasses.
That's always a cool. Oh, wow. Okay.
He does have glasses.
Does he have glasses?
Welcome. This is not Gorilla
Yeah,
Talk.
he has glasses.
This is the It Gets Better Elsewhere podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Right with the mic.
What's up? What's up? What's going on? And we introduce you to Gorilla Talk.
Gorilla Talk, talking about Winston the Gorilla and all of his brethren.
Yeah.
Most notably, what's the guy from DC? Gorilla Grodd?
Yeah. Rod. He's the tough gorilla.
Yeah, I don't. He was very scary on The Flash.
Yeah, he was actually really. You know what? I actually liked all his episodes.
Yeah, me too. Like the CG for him made him like a really just scary, like a regular gorilla, but just like scarier for some reason.
Yeah.
Like that's the one that stares at you when you in the zoo, and you're like, he's not angry, he's not throwing poop. That's the smart one.
He's just like
He's the
picking
one
his
that's
butt.
trying to figure out how to get out.
He's like picking his butt and just looking at you.
Yeah, he's just like, okay, that one right there, he's ready to kill the guard, take the keys, jump over the fence,
Yeah.
and leave. I don't like that gorilla. That gorilla's thinking about taking somebody hostage.
Yeah. So Winston, I say he's in the Beast category.
Yeah, he's a nice one, but
Yeah.
so he's like super smart.
Yeah, he's super smart and yeah.
Okay.
I don't know like the whole like storyline behind it, and I think that's what they're kind of trying to do for the second game that got announced at BlizzCon. Overwatch 2 is coming, and they're gonna add like a single player, like a campaign mode.
I would, you know what? They got some of the best CG on the planet.
Yeah. So what I was
Together, at least a coherent story to go along with it. I'm gonna be mad.
I think they have like everyone wants to know the story of these characters and why they do what they do. They know like the brief little bit that they know, but they don't know everything about the story of these characters.
All I can say is, from what I've seen, is that each cutscene is beautiful,
Yeah.
and like the action in it, when there's action, is pretty good. But the
Yeah.
thing is, like, yeah, it's not fleshed out enough. So I like to make a full world complete. I'd like to see them do it.
Yeah.
I might actually play it.
Yeah.
You know what? But that's if it's the type of first person shit. Like the way, if whatever the FOV and stuff, it just specific ones mess me up. So.
It reminds me a lot of Team Fortress.
Oh, okay.
Like
I mean,
100%
pretty
Team
much.
Fortress. Yeah.
You know what's interesting? I have the orange box and I played it maybe once.
Yeah. It was a good game. It was fun.
I know, because
Yeah.
like Half-Life 2 is on it.
Yeah, so that's why you get it. And Portal too. Portal was a great game as well. Yeah, so they announced Overwatch 2. They said they announced their campaign mode, which is gonna play very similar to Left 4 Dead
Really?
in a way. Yeah.
Oh man. Wait, do you remember that other game that was announced not too long ago? That was by the people who made Left 4 Dead. It's something really recent. I don't know if it's out, but I heard something in that type of vein.
Is it Left 4 Dead? Daylight?
No, that's the game with the killer.
Oh, okay.
and like I think it's 4 people trying to assemble something to get out,
Yeah.
or he can kill them all and hang them on his hook.
Yeah, they did one. I can't think of the name. I have no clue. Yeah, I have no clue.
Man, I wish I remembered that. But like I was saying, that was a thing that it was from people who made a first-person shooter, and it had a story that had me interested. So that's kind of what a Overwatch 1 lacked for me,
Yeah.
was because I'm not really a competitive first-person shooter player. So that's what the game do.
Yeah.
Shoot, I stop you from completing a goal, or kill enough of you to my teammate can jump across the map or something and do what he's supposed to do, or all that stuff. And I don't know.
Dying Light.
Dying Light is the one they made. Really? Okay. That's the one that you could do the parkour and stuff
Yeah.
and jump all over the rooftop.
Wait, I don't think that is it. Because I'm looking at the company.
I think that is Dying Light.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Dying Light's the parkour one. That they're getting a part 2.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that one's getting a part 2.
Oh, okay. Got you. That's the game. That's probably the one.
Everyone wants it Left 4 Dead. But they haven't got that yet.
Yeah. Well, they don't work at. I think it was Valve, right?
Yeah.
So they're not employees of Valve, I guess.
No.
So, I
We'll
like
see.
Coach. Remember Coach?
Yeah. But so that's the Overwatch. A lot of people are saying that the gameplay for the campaign is going to play a lot like Left 4 Dead.
So it's gonna be
4-player team up, I think.
waves of something trying to get you.
Yeah, probably.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I'd love if they put a nice story. Like I'll say keep it to the animation that they have and just make a full story, campaign story. I'll be down for that.
Hey, they made a whole movie. Remember?
Yeah.
That was Did you go see that movie? I didn't.
Which one?
If I'm not mistaken, isn't World of Warcraft also with them?
No. Well, it's under the company, but it's not.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, isn't the
The World of Warcraft, yeah, they did a movie of that.
Warcraft studio like? Aren't they also the animation studio that works on teams like Overwatch?
I think they do.
So I think like
I'm
they
not 100%
the
sure.
quality of their things is supposed to be like the super high. Like that's one of the things that I think it was Blizzard first.
Yeah, it was Blizzard.
And Blizzard was the thing that Blizzard had mastered cutscenes so long ago.
Oh yeah, because
Like,
even Warcraft 3 and shit had
Yeah.
crazy ass cutscenes, and
Yeah.
then the game is like itty bitty kind of shit.
So like they have a really big expectation. I would think.
Yeah.
If you say Overwatch 2 is gonna have a big ass story, and you got those people, or
I want it to have a big ass story. I don't think it's gonna have a big ass story. I want it to have a big ass story.
Yeah, I want to see. I want to throw all the money at it, please.
They have interesting characters. I think if done like actually fully and making a world out of this, I think they could really do something with it.
Make it rain on Winston and his glasses,
Yeah.
please.
All right. And then they also announced Diablo 4.
Hmm?
They also announced Diablo 4.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
That'll
So
be interesting.
it'll be the same type of game as
Most
Diablo.
likely.
What is it called? A dungeon crawling
Yeah.
art? But it's not. Is it action RPG? No.
It's considered like action RPG. It's like dungeon crawler RPG.
So it's keeping like the same perspective and gameplay style then.
I think so because if they change it, everyone's gonna burn them down.
Well, please. It hasn't worked for Seth Rollins. Don't do it.
They'll burn it down. No. Why?
They're gonna get you when you do it. Don't do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they'll come after you.
Yeah.
But that's stuff out of BlizzCon.
Are
We're
you
gonna
gonna
get, huh?
Are you gonna get it?
Diablo 4. Again, that's something I'll wait until like it's discounted and I'll pick up. I did like Diablo 3, so most likely I'll get it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, did 3 end on a cliffhanger or anything?
I think they all have its own kind of storyline. It's kind of like Final Fantasy. Each one has its own unique storyline.
Like it doesn't bleed into the other one?
They have like things that connect to each other.
Okay, so is it supposed to be the same Diablo though?
It depends. Like again, I only played 3. I never played the other one, so I could be wrong completely.
Because I wonder if it's the same Diablo that keeps coming back, or is it? Do you go into a cave and find like his foot, and somehow you resurrect Diablo, but he can't come back because it's only his foot, so he takes you over?
Yeah.
You know, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. This one had to do with a book and shit. I think one of them had to do with someone finding a wand or some shit. But again, I do not know 100%.
Okay.
But I know they did announce that it's gone.
Well, was Diablo 3 story one of the top stories that you've played in?
It was a good story. It wasn't top, but it was a good story.
Okay.
It was typical, like, fucking... If you ever seen those kind of movies kind of thing, then you kind of get the gist of everything.
No? I'm like, what genre is it?
It's like Game of Thrones-ish kind of thing.
Oh, shit. See, I'm not really familiar with the story of Diablo either. I've only played 3 a little bit, but I had a bad experience because, like, Korean hackers tried to get my account or something like that. So I had to stop playing that game.
Yeah, stop hacking people shit.
Because I was playing when the money store was around, and it was a whole thing about that. It was like, no, that was
like, hey, I could give you this magical store. You just gonna give me your whole bank account?
Yeah, exactly. So no, and then they got rid of that. But by that time, I had already just was like, I give up. I'm not playing this. And then my friend got it for PS4, and I should have got it when it was on sale. It was like $14. I should have got it. Now it's probably like $30.
Okay.
But you know, it came out on Switch recently, like this year, right?
Yeah.
It was this year.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it came out early last year. No, early last year.
Last year or this year?
Great.
For Switch.
The late last year.
Late last year.
Yeah, it came out because I bought it on the Switch to play it, and I actually finished it on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So okay. So but it was, you know, it was recent.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's why I'm asking. Like, they're still doing releases for that series so late.
Yeah. There's something fucking Bethesda that does, dude. Like, how many times did Skyrim came out?
It came out in 2011 was what I heard. So I don't know, like 20 different times, I think. 20 separate SKUs for the game. I don't know. Maybe 15. I think maybe 15 or something. I don't know. When was the Switchboard?
Switch. Well, Switch was 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago. Ah, okay.
So. Oh yeah. So Jenkins sent me a picture of like current monthly subscriptions cost of U.S. services. So if you have every service that like coming out within the next couple of weeks, you'll be spending about $90 besides the internet connection. For it like that. But it all depends on what you have too, because so for me, my personal thing, Netflix I get for free with my phone, so I'm not paying for Netflix. My phone takes it. HBO Max, if you do have a if you have an AT&T phone, they give me that for free.
Okay.
If you have Verizon phone, they're giving Disney Plus for free for a year.
Okay.
So if you have any of those phones, I'll say use that shit to get you a free membership. So my thing is, fuck Showtime, fuck HBO.
Now, what's the deal with those networks?
So HBO Max is supposed to have like a big contract with WBs, and they're supposed to get all their like a shitload of their content on HBO Max as well. So I think wherever it is on the DCU app is going on the HBO Max.
Oh, okay.
And plus HBO is like very high standard television and all that bullshit. But one thing with that is it's going to be like almost $16 a month for it. So I'm not interested in it. Like I was like, yeah, I'm a little too steep. Like the Disney, I'm gonna add because I could add it to Hulu. Ads is only $5 more, and I'm fine with that.
That makes sense.
And then me, I don't need CBS. I don't even have a CBS. He has Stars on here. I don't fucking care about Stars. I have never watched the show on Stars before. Apple, I don't have. The only ones I have Prime Video, but I actually have Prime because of my job. I get discount on Prime, so I don't really pay. And $5 for it. But it's interesting. Like it's gonna be as big as your damn cable bill.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what people were avoiding in the first place?
Yeah. So, you know what? You know what? I'll round out everything and see how much I spend on it because I do spend a good amount of money on services, but I might not be as high. I have Hulu, which I go half with Josh, so Josh gives me half. So I'll pay maybe $6 for Hulu. He gives me the other $6. I have the New Japan Pro Wrestling, which is $9.98. I still have it. I haven't watched 1 cent of it, which I should cancel it because I'm not watching it.
This is true.
But I want to support them, so I just keep it going. I like New Japan. So. And the Wrestle Kingdom's coming up, so I most likely will get it from the Wrestle Kingdom.
Okay.
But so that's $9.98. So that's about, well, we'll say about $12 right there. $10, $20. Netflix I got for free from my phone, so I don't count that. And that's $16, so that's a good chunk saved. I have WWE Network, which is $10, so that'll be $30. I have so I have a package of YouTube TV that comes with YouTube Red and the Google Play Store, which I pay $50 for. So I have the YouTube TV, which is the live TV app and everything like that, which also has the CW, has the CBS, it has all that shit all into it. I just don't have like HBO or anything like that. And I pay $50 for that. So that's about $80 right there.
Gotcha.
Then I have, well, Prime I don't pay because of my job. I get that for free, so I don't even touch Prime. And then what else I have? Josh does the WWN and he does the Impact Wrestling ones.
Oh, those networks. Okay.
So Josh has those, so he lets me use his shit. And then, what else I have? Yeah, that's all I have. So like the Disney Plus, I'm going to add on Hulu, which would be another $6. So I'll be paying about $86 altogether.
Gotcha. Well,
and then me and my girl go half and half on the internet, so it's like $30 for internet. So about $110. That's still not bad because I know cable with internet connection, for internet cable, basic cable,
it's
and
about
the telephone is about $200, $200
I think you can get to like $120 or something.
You could get $120 for the first 2 years.
Oh really? I thought it
Yeah,
was
it's the first 2 years.
Whatchamacallit be sending those because other shits. They give out ridiculous ones, but nah.
If you read the fine print on the contract, it says for the first year.
Yeah, I know.
And then after that first year, they bring up the price to the regular price. Like my internet was $40.
They be calling from Utah.
Yeah. We knock out your wall.
They don't understand when you have to learn different area codes just to avoid.
Oh man, but then again, I'll have to add like the gaming streaming services now to it as well.
They don't combine anything together with that. They don't have any deals with any.
You know what? You talking about? They should have something like, imagine like if Verizon teams up with Xbox, and if you get the Xbox Ultimate Pass and you pay about $10 more, you get their TV service for free.
Because so many of them let you play through the damn system. Why don't they have deals? I don't get that. Or why are they packages? Like, most people don't even have the boxes anymore. They have a system.
Yeah. They have a system, or they just or stream it. You can stream it through like a smart TV now.
Mostly TV. That's all true. But like most people, just like if you have a PS4 or freaking Xbox One, like that's it right there.
Yeah.
So where's the deals at, son?
It's crazy. Like I just.
And you know what? I think that might become a competitive edge in the future.
Yeah.
I think so.
Because
somebody's gonna start to question them on that. I feel.
Because it's going to go to the next gen systems, and I think whoever has the better deal with the next gen with the pass, I think it's going to be the one that's going to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm alluding to. The passes are going to be more valuable than they are now.
Oh yeah.
So they better start. And if you could get the Xbox Game Pass and it comes with a streaming service included, like not of your choice, but maybe of like a list of maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You can partner with them. Yeah. That'd be awesome. 'Cause then one of you have to take out of the equation.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. It'd be interesting what they do with that. But but then you also add it into the game systems. If you have a PS4, you might get the PS Now. If you have the Xbox, you might get the Xbox Ultimate Game Pass and shit like that. So if you actually really think about how much streaming service you have, yeah, you're gonna be paying about $100, maybe almost $150 a month if you have everything.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's why you share.
Oh boy.
One gets one bill, the other one gets the other bill.
They got people coming in with the damn articles about so-and-so's cutting down on how many passwords you can give out now.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
See, I know Netflix been doing that for a while, and my Netflix pass pretty much has four users could use it at the same time.
Mm-hmm. But even that, like, remember, that's don't even really get to pay for that because that's T-Mobile.
Yeah. But it's also like that's one of the things, and the fact that I had the T-Mobile plan, I was able to get it for free, and I was like, all right, cool. That's one out the way. That's $16. I'm perfectly fine with that because I got the full HD 4K one.
Yeah, that's a big help because that's a competitive edge because you think about who's the leading in contracts. You usually hear like T-Mobile, slide, and you're like, why? Because they give you so much free shit.
Yeah, but then now you have like AT&T going to give the HBO one.
Oh, well, see, the wars are already started.
Yeah. And the reason why they do that because that's already a bunch, like a couple million subscribers under your belt just by giving them it for free. Yep. So that makes sense. And then can one of these phone companies give me WWE Network for free?
Yeah, you know when that's a perfect one for. Yo, can I ask you? Do any of the games ever come with a subscription? Like if you buy like the big pack of one of the games, like the Game of the Year edition.
No, none of them ever did. I think it should.
Collector's edition. They don't give you like a year.
I'm surprised. I'm very surprised, especially like during like Christmas time and Royal Rumble and WrestleMania is around the corner.
That would be such a cool promotion.
Like, oh, get the collector's edition for $150 and you get free 3 months of WWE Network. Mm-hmm. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I want anything free. Like, give me free shit. Like, I do have an Amazon Prime stick. I know how to hack. I know the apps that I could get for free movies and shit. So I have that. So if anything, like if HBO Max and whatnot, I could use that, and I don't care if I don't have it.
I'll put it to you this way: between T-Mobile and Netflix, right? Mm-hmm. Between the type of content I watch on YouTube, which is usually user created anyway, and then the fact that you could just watch most promotions of wrestling online. Yeah. It doesn't like, and on Hulu. Yeah. So it's like I pretty much don't have a need for any of that because then I don't have any time. You think about that for the podcast. The last show we just did. Think about how much time we had to spend watching wrestling.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even stuff that you do that you don't want to watch. Yeah. I don't have the mental capacity to care about something like Game of Thrones. Yeah. I've never seen that episode.
I like Game of Thrones.
I don't dislike anything.
Game of Thrones has boobs, it has dragons, and has blood.
But it's just like
has a sucky ending.
I invested in a lot of stuff because I have too much stuff that I've already committed to.
Dude, this like our podcast in general, as in man, we do reviews and shit like that. We fully watch everything. Like I watch so much Power Rangers in the past 3 years of my life. Yo, we passed 1,000 episodes of us watching Power Rangers.
Damn. So it's like it's probably, if you add it up, it's more than you watched when you were younger.
But you know what I've been actually using more than anything? Because, again, I've been watching a lot of Super Sentai. I've been using Tubi. Tubi's free. And it has actually a lot of old dumb shows that I used to like MXC and fucking... It has that what was that fucking... Damn it! I watched it. It's such a bad show, but I watched it with Lorenzo Lamas, or whatever his fucking name is. The Renegade. It's on there.
Yeah. And again, that has Lucha Underground.
It has Lucha Underground. So that's another wrestling you can watch.
But yeah, but you see but you understand what I'm saying? Between what I already get access to and what's already free, it's just adding up to more than enough for me to have an interest in the other stuff, because by the time it's the only stuff maybe is Disney.
I think that's the one that I want more too, and then it's not even for even though the new content looks fucking great, and I'm always been a big fan of the old classic cartoons and shit like that. That's something I will have for my nephews come in, or my godson or my nieces come over. They want to watch old Disney cartoons.
Own everything.
They have everything. And
they own everything.
And then Mandalorian looks better than the fucking movie.
Really?
Mandalorian looks fucking good.
Good endorsement, man.
And yeah, it looks really good. It's only honestly, if you do have Hulu, you can add Hulu. You get ESPN, Hulu, and the Disney Plus for $12.99.
Gotcha.
That's not bad at all. Like Disney's starting at $5.99 or $6.99. That's not bad.
Yeah.
And the amount of content, and I know for a fact there's gonna be high quality content too, and the fact that you're gonna get everything with all the bells and whistles with Disney.
Mm-hmm. And it's not a big investment off the bat.
No, not at all. I think they're making it friendly, that friendly, so everyone can jump on board with it, and I think that's fine. And then you have all MCU on there, day one. You have Simpsons. You have 32 fucking years of the Simpsons, day one. 32 fucking years of the Simpsons.
That's a whole lot.
I knew that. You know what? And I remember us going through this on the podcast when we first announced the Disney Plus thing, and when Disney bought Fox. I remember us talking about it. I was like, one of the key things they bought within the Fox things was the Simpsons and that library of the Simpsons cartoon, because Simpsons till this year was never featured on any other channel besides Channel 5 or Fox network.
That's true.
You could watch Simpsons on Freeform now, which is an ABC network.
What's that?
It's like ABC Family, what it used to be.
Oh, so I just changed the name?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. It's called Freeform now. That's where Cloak and Dagger was on and shit too.
Okay.
But it's just crazy, like how much content you can get with that Disney for $6.99. It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then plus the classic cartoons and the classic Disney afternoon cartoons that they're all gonna be there day one as well.
Are they going? Have you heard if they're expanding on the current ones, like with DuckTales when they brought that back, right? Do you know if they're gonna continue to make some more new versions of the old ones?
So right now, DuckTales is the main one they're doing. They did feature Darkwing Duck and DuckTales as a character inside the show, but I think they are going to do a spin-off of DuckTales in the future. They did talk about that before. The other one that got looked at to get remade into something was Gargoyles.
Really? Oh.
So it again, and then this opens you getting the Disney Plus, and say for instance everyone just watches Gargoyles and fucking Darkwing Duck. It's gonna show that a lot of people's interest is in those freaking shows, and to bring them back.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's something that that's what they did with Young Justice 3, the season 3. The fact that everyone started watching on Netflix, they got built a big number of Netflix that a lot of people watched it. And they're like, all right, we're gonna do another one.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's a good thing.
Good thing they kept their word.
Yeah. And there's a lot of Disney afternoon stuff I want to go through. Darkwing Duck, I loved Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. I loved Tailspin. So, and they're all gonna be day one.
Nice.
So there's a lot, and you know what? Having all these things, I don't think you have enough time to watch everything.
Yes, that's exactly the point that I'm making.
Yeah.
Like I can't.
Yeah.
I can't invest enough time in all that
And
and justify paying for it as well. Like, nah, I'm good.
And I watch on my phone. I watch at home. I'll try to catch whenever I can. I multitask a lot of the times. I'm playing a video game while I'm watching something. Like I'm guilty of doing shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to keep up with things. Like I've been trying my best to keep up with shit. The only thing right now I keep up with is wrestling because that's what we do talk about in the wrestling babble, and the fact that I like to commit to what I watch. I don't like to speak on something I did not watch.
That's true. And also, it's a good, it's entertaining, man. It's not for nothing. Right now, it's one of the best times to watch the people perform.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much the entertainment aspect, the little side bits.
You're looking at
Shout out to Rusev. Poor Rusev.
Poor Rusev. Handsome Rusev.
Handsome Rusev.
Goddamn.
He's got to do what he has to do, though.
Yeah. Beat that ass.
But you know what I mean? It's they're really blowing people blowing people away with what they can do, man.
Yeah.
Freaking Phoenix, man. That dude is amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing. He does inhuman stuff. Him and Grand Metalik.
Yeah.
Dude. If they could just be a show with those two back to back, just jumping on the ropes. They don't even have to do anything else. I'm there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. Like, it could be really good stuff. I just like, moving on. This shitload of streaming services. Pick the ones you like. You're not gonna be able to watch everything, so just be smart about what you pick. Maybe you can borrow your friends if there's something particular you want to see, or do what I did and I have cinematic. I have Trimium and all that shit that you're not supposed to have, but I have, and I'll watch it through there. Moving on. We got some Ranger Hasbro news. Actually, I went on a figure hunt yesterday. I wasn't really looking. I just went honestly to pre-order Wave 3. And when going to Wave 3, there's a Walgreens right across the street from Dwayne Reed in Union Square.
Okay.
There's Walgreens, and if you walk up a little bit, there's a Dwayne Reed in the middle of where Virgin Records used to be at.
Okay. All right. So now
that Dwayne Reed had about 6 of the Black Rangers.
Damn.
With the gold shield and everything like that. So if you're actually looking for it, definitely check it out there. Tommy lined up buying me one because he found it, so he got me one. So I have it. So when I see him tomorrow at work, he's gonna give it back, give me the figure. But there are being shown that they are in New York right now. So good luck hunting the Black Ranger, which is Zach. The Black Ranger. And he has the Dragon Shield.
So far, that's the only version of Black Ranger, right? No,
yeah.
blue
one? Money Morphin?
Yeah, without the gold thing.
Yeah, it's only the shield one.
Okay.
And so
Black Ranger's getting a non-shield variant. So.
Yeah, so Wave 3, which I pre-ordered, is Lord Draken, which I pre-ordered 2, one for because I know Tommy wanted one, so pre-ordered 1 for him. Pre-ordered Jason, gold Dino Charge, and blue Beast Morpher. So those are already in stores because I actually found them in Forbidden Planet. The only one I didn't find was Lord Draken.
Okay.
So the other ones I saw there. I saw Jason. I saw the gold Dino Charge, which I didn't really care for the figure. I'm just getting it because I had to get the collection, but I didn't like him. Didn't like him. He's too yellow. Like, he's supposed to be gold. Like, I had the same issue with the Gold Ranger's shield. Like, he's supposed to be gold and looks too yellow.
Okay.
And so I might, I'm gonna pick him up. But and then the blue Beast Morpher looks cool. I like those figures, so I like the costume, so it worked pretty well. So they announced Wave 4 so far. They only announced 3 of the Wave 4. They didn't announce Trini yet, which supposedly is supposed to be Trini. But I have a feeling they might push her figure back for Billy, so who knows?
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be one of the 2. So Wave 4 consists of, I'm excited for this one, SPD Red Jack. Not excited for this one. Zero Ranger Blue Rocky.
Yeah.
And then you also have Blaze from Beast Morphers, which he's one of the villains in Beast Morphers.
Okay.
He looks pretty cool.
when they're gonna make that dog, not Doggy Kruger, the other guy that you showed me, he's a cool ass like a wolf in a suit or a lion in a suit or something like that.
Janako.
That guy, I saw him. Like he's next on the DLC list for Battle for the Grid.
No, you're talking about
That guy.
You're talking about fucking. He's Jungle Fury.
Yes. You mentioned him before. You said how cool he was.
Yeah, he is pretty fucking dope. Shit, I can't think of his name right now. He's like the Lion Ranger. He was the villain of Jungle Fury. Shit, I can't think of him.
But yeah, because in the whole universe, like I just realized that happened this past week too. For Battle for the Grid, was it Quantum Ranger came out?
Yeah, Quantum Ranger. There was issues with him and there was issues with him for the PS4, so that he hasn't come out yet for the PS4 just yet.
Oh, okay. Because you say that, and that makes me realize I would have seen a Maximilian video.
Daishi is his name.
Okay. Yeah,
Daishi
because that just sparked in my mind about those two characters.
Yeah.
And also the cool ass thing, like if you haven't seen the trailer for it, for Quantum Ranger in that game though,
yeah,
he's voiced by Dan Southworth, who was the actor.
Yeah, they all done their voices. All the Rangers that came out.
No, that's not the cool part.
Yeah.
The part is that he went on to become Virgil.
Oh yeah. Oh
So,
yeah.
This whole other thing that fans know him for.
Yeah.
But also the studio, he basically did it. He basically, I say that when I look back at the footage, because I saw some footage just unrelated to that whole thing.
Yeah.
Of how I guess it was just saying how cool the Quantum Ranger was as a character.
Oh, he was a badass.
And they show like a small fight scene, and from that one small fight scene, you saw all the moves they put in the game. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, gee, it's ultra faithful. But also the way he portrayed the character was almost exactly like Virgil.
Yeah.
Basically, it was like he was power hungry. I was like, what? He still says the lines in the show, I need more power. I'm like, what? I need more quantum power. I'm like, what? And so the lines in the trailer, he says that, and I'm like, holy shit, wow. So basically, how old is that character?
Daishi?
No, the Quantum.
No. Quantum Ranger came out, I think, early 2000.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like 99, 2000. I think that was the season for that.
I gotta see which one came out first. Was Devil May Cry 3 before that or after that?
Devil May Cry 3.
Because Devil May Cry 3 was after that, and then that just means that he's been that guy all along.
I think it was before that.
He's gonna take over the world.
Time Force was before that. Time Force was 2001.
That's what I'm saying. Like he was before that. That means he was that type of character before Virgil. Like,
yeah.
Man. Beware the Quantum Ranger.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, 4 years later.
That's what happened?
No, Devil May Cry 3 was 05.
Oh no! I thought you said the Quantum Ranger was gonna steal your powers 4 years later.
Yeah, probably because he's a Time Force Ranger.
Oh shit!
But yeah, he was added, but there was issues with him on the PS4 one, so he's not there just yet. I think he's released this week. Daishi is right after him.
Oh, I can't wait to see his trailer.
Daishi was dope. I want to figure Daishi. I that was one of my wish list ones.
It's the way you said he was like, what he used a kickboxing style, right?
No, that's RJ.
That was against him.
Yeah, that's RJ. RJ was the mentor of that series. Yeah, I would like him as well.
Okay.
I like RJ. I would like RJ as well. I would like Daishi. But I want some of the girls. Like I feel like the girls haven't got much love for this series. And then I saw Kimberly, and I was like, I understand why.
They get another chance. Let them try.
Yeah.
Again.
So
right?
So they the fourth figure of the Wave 4 is supposed to be Trini. They had not released her yet. But there is also rumors of a Wave 5, which consists of the Blue Ranger, Billy. It has the Ranger Slayer, which is Kimberly, but the Ranger Slayer one from the Boom Comics.
Okay.
Huh?
Is that the one that's in the game?
Yeah, she's like a black-ish
Black
costume and shit. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, she's pretty cool. Her character is pretty
She
good.
got a really good assist in the game. I don't know about. I don't have any familiarity with the story. So
Yeah. Yeah. She's pretty much like. She was pretty much Lord Drakken's like. She went after the Rangers and killed them pretty much.
really,
Yeah. She was pretty crazy.
that's interesting.
Yeah. But there's supposed to be a Wave 5. No word yet on everything on Ranger on the Series 5. The rumors are for the 5. So far, there is only 3, which is Time Force Red, Mighty Morphin Blue, and Ranger Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the ones that are rumored to come out.
Okay.
I'm actually looking forward to Jack.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Jack is the one that I have to kill. But yeah, that's all for my Ranger.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I finished Borderlands 3. I ended the game today. I like the ending, like the style of the game. It was very fun. I might have to go back and finish the other ones. Because I feel like I finished that one, but I never finished the other ones. So I might have to go back and play the other ones.
I think you might find it a little hard to play one.
Yeah. Okay. Even the remastered one.
Cause they don't remaster the controls.
Oh.
And from what I hear, the comparison is the quality of life. Like little things have been changed because there's actually some changes from 1 to 2 that are meaningful. You know,
Okay.
I can't really like list them off the top of my head, but I haven't played both games. Like I would rather play 2 than play 1.
Okay.
The story is whatever. Like you'll like it or you won't like it. That's up to you. But like the gameplay is the thing that might
Yeah.
make you go, oh, this feels a little rough.
Okay.
Because it was a long time ago. Actually,
Yeah.
think about it. It was a whole. Borderlands was an early generation title too. It wasn't that far in.
Yeah. It was
The first
360.
one, not
Yeah.
the second. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, definitely try it out.
Yeah. Right now,
Did you find somebody to play it with?
Nah. I was just gonna do it by
I think I have it. Which version do you have it for?
I have the PS. Well, I have the remastered one on PS4
Okay, yeah,
because it was free.
I have that.
I saw it long ago.
I have that.
So maybe I'll get into it. But right now I
If
just
you
started.
play, let me know.
Yeah, I'll definitely probably stream it and see us die.
Oh, no, I'm good at that game.
I'm not.
No, I'm good at that game.
You watch me die a lot. But I really dug the game. The ending made me laugh because the song they chose was pretty much a girl on fire, and it was like, yeah, she's literally on fire.
It makes sense in the
It
concept.
was funny as hell. I did like the game. I really enjoyed it. Probably one of the great games I played this year. What else did I play this year? There's a lot of games I played this year.
A lot of Yakuza games.
Oh yeah. Which going to Yakuza, I just started Yakuza 3, which I kind of wish they did a Kiwami of this one. Just the fact that I feel like the gameplay is very dated, but I'm just gonna keep going. I do like the game story so far. Like the story got me intrigued. So I'm like, all right,
easy.
huh?
Should put it on easy.
Yeah,
Does it have easy?
yeah, it's easy.
So just put it on easy so you can get through it.
Yeah,
Like don't if the combat is too rough, then don't let it be the barrier because it's
Yeah.
pretty good. The story and stuff is pretty good in that game.
no, I'm digging the story already, and it just started. I'm like, okay, I see where they're going. Okay, look at Daddy Kyrie.
Because there's a part once China gets involved.
Yeah, it's always China.
Once China gets involved,
China always
there's
fucks
gonna
shit
be a few boss fights. It's gonna be kind of rough.
Yeah.
And I mean that like on normal. I remember like, oh, this is hard.
Yeah.
Why is this so hard? And that's specifically Yakuza 3. Oh,
Yeah.
like
So,
there's a dude that's related to somebody that you see in Zero.
yeah.
and he's in that game. Yeah, it's a really rough boss fight.
So it's a big like step down from when I'm playing Zero and then looking at this game. I'm like, holy shit, it's pretty dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish I got the Kiwami treatment. I would have waited longer for the Kiwami treatment, but we got them. And 4 just came out. I downloaded that. It's in my system, ready to play. I'm just gonna go through 3. I think I'm gonna try and do what I could do. Just go straight to the story and maybe play some of the other shit just to see how it is. But other than that, I'm looking forward to going through it. So far, I'm in chapter 4. It's getting good. It's a really good story so far. I just got the Bump in the Night DLC for WWE 2K20, so I may be streaming that very soon on the Twitch that we are on now. This will be interesting. I actually played a little bit of the Balor story, and the fact that Bray Wyatt does the commentary makes me happy. It's funny.
True enough. Scott Steiner does not agree.
Scott Steiner don't like Bray Wyatt, the new Fiend, the Universal Champion. El Champion
from the rooftops.
Yes.
Can't believe it happened. I'm so happy.
Yes.
Although it was like the 15th hour of wrestling.
Yeah.
So I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
I had to tap out.
Oh man, but yeah, it was a good week. The wrestling was a lot of shit this week, so it took a lot of my time. So I tried to pick up some of the games today, like the weekend. I played Borderlands a lot yesterday, and Yakuza 3 I played a bit in the morning. I finished Borderlands 3 today. I'm gonna get more into Yakuza 3 this week. Probably do the Bump in the Light soon. I might pick up Call of Duty because I've been looking at gameplay of the campaign and it actually kind of got me wanting to play it.
I've heard a lot of people say that the Call of Duty campaign this year looks especially good. So that's good to hear. All right,
and I'm hearing nothing but good things from it.
Yeah,
so
I've thanks to Giant Bomb, they have people who are really into the multiplayer, so they're like, yeah, that's pretty much on point. So. Yeah. It feels good. And I know a lot of people's favorite is Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
So how about you?
I like the last one I liked was Modern Warfare. The last one I played like religiously was 2.
What's that? Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah.
Okay. How far did that series go?
Modern Warfare 3, and then that's after that they started going into their like
was that when they started changing up? Like 1 year be Black Ops, and then 1 year be.
It was supposed to be Infinity Ward. It was Infinity Ward and Tight.
But what were the names of the ones the other ones would make? I just realized now. I remember Black Ops because Black Ops what are they up to 4 now?
Yeah.
So that was recent.
So.
What was the last?
So the other one did. It went to Infinity War, and then it did.
I remember the one called Infinite Warfare,
and then it went back in time with the other one.
It was in space. Oh yeah, that's right. Last year was World War II.
Yeah.
The year before, it was last year. World War II.
Yeah. So they went back in that one, and now they're going back into Modern Warfare.
I just realized that they did like this the first 2 games that people really liked back to back.
Yeah.
Because I remember the first one. I played that in, I think it was in high school, and I remember the first time I played World War II.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is actually really good.
Yeah.
Like I remember the trench fights, and like you could just get sniped on the beach.
Yeah.
Or sniped in the trenches and stuff. Like if you poke your head out, I'm like, damn, this is entirely accurate.
Yeah.
War is terrible.
Yeah.
I don't want to play this game anymore. Oh, that was not for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm gonna pick it up. I'm looking at that or Luigi's Mansion. I'm kind of interested in Luigi's Mansion as well, which I haven't picked up.
New Unreal Tournament.
Huh?
When's that coming out? Is there a new Unreal Tournament coming out?
I don't think it exists anymore.
That's what I want. I want to hear somebody scream headshot.
Yeah.
Like that stupid shit. Yeah, I miss like.
Well, they all on
real
Fortnite
numbness
now.
to it.
They all on Fortnite now.
No, that's not what that is.
Epic Games.
I'm talking about no. It's not a first-person shooter that.
No, but that's what Epic Games is doing now. Is Fortnite. All their money's on Fortnite.
That's not them. Those people left.
Yeah, they all left a long time ago.
But I'm like, they don't have companies. They don't make games anymore. Like, they gotta have somebody. I know Cliffy B still makes something like
He didn't
every
make
once
the
in a
shit.
while.
He tried that Lawbreaker one, and look where that happened.
That's what I'm saying, but he did. That's recent. At least you can say he made something recent. What did
That
the
was
other guys
doo-doo.
like that left do? Because they were
No,
freaking talented, man. Like,
I don't know.
come on, man. Don't you remember Gears like 2 and 3? Those were those guys. Well, 1 and 2
Yeah,
was.
one and
I
two.
don't know about 3.
3 wasn't Cliffy.
Yeah, I know 1 and 2. Like, I like those games,
Yeah.
but I also like Unreal Tournament. I miss those big chunky character models that would just explode when they got hit with the goo gun. What was it even called?
Which one?
The gun. It was like this green gun that shot goo at you,
I have no clue.
and then it had like a secondary mode where you could fire like a big ass glob and you would just explode.
They have a smiling Finn Balor figure.
What's
Has a
that?
smile.
What set is that?
Elite 74. Coming this spring. He has a soft jacket. I actually might get that as Balor. He's smiling. He looks like when he does the takes the pictures and shit.
Oh, that type
Yeah.
of stuff. That fake smile.
Yeah. Oh, they have Jim Diablo. He's got a figure of his daughter. It's the same set as his daughter. Aw. So cute.
Oh, so, they still sell it. I'm about to buy Unreal Tournament 2004.
Yeah, someone posted Brock Lesnar is such a company guy that he shows up to work when no one else does.
True enough. True enough. He should have not been there, but he was there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, are you gonna pick up Death Stranding?
No, I'm about to buy Unreal Tournament.
Have like one person playing it
Unreal
with you.
Tournament 2000. No. I just checked. It has an active community on Steam.
You have like 3 people. Hey, buddy, you ready to play? I'm tired of playing you. You always win.
No, this shit looks like people is hype.
Nice.
You know, mod this game. It's got 4.7, 4.5 stars on Steam.
Okay.
I'm about to whole ass game.
How much
I'm about to buy this 2004 game. What? Yo, I just saw. I think it's like $10. No, I think it's like $5. Let's see. I gotta get past the age check. Hold on. Yo, why did they? Well, listen. You do. I just said there was a weapon where you fucking hit somebody and they explode. So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It is what? This is $14.99. You can get out of here. Old ass game. I guess it still has service. That's why.
They still work on it.
Yeah.
At least they didn't give up on it.
That's crazy. The Metacritic score for this game is 93. That's OD. Let me check the boards. Yo, what's popping? No, I'm not. Let me not do that. I'll come back to this later. This is ridiculous.
So
See, look, I'm just gonna say, if this next generation of gaming doesn't come out with something that's really innovative and people take advantage of it, if that new non-loading technology is bullshit, I might switch over to PC because how am I about to play a 2004 game with a full server? Come on. They told me I couldn't play Street Fighter 4 no more. I had to buy a new one. But yet on PC, they still playing that same old ass.
yeah.
I'm mad. And they ain't even paying for online. Come on, son. Come on. That's the one thing that still hurts me. Like, yeah, they don't even pay for online.
No.
And their service is crisp.
Yep.
Like, Steam has it on lock. See, they got to get competitive. If these new services don't come together on these next generation consoles, it's going to be a harder sell for me. It really is.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting next year when they all start showing all their.
They're going to have
tech.
to earn my dollar, man. They're going to have to earn it.
And they're gonna speak all the specs.
They're
And
burning the goodwill. That's
brag all about the specs that no one really cares. Just show the damn game. I give 2 shits what it has. Just show me what the game looks like.
I had a feeling for what next generation was like
Yeah.
back in the day that when I first started being cognizant of the term.
Yeah.
And I had decided back then, I was like, you know what I really wanted everything to just stop at? And I don't know if you know of Pat from the Best Friends, but he had a saying, and I agree with it.
Yeah.
I had the same feeling back in the day. You know, if games had stopped at PS2, I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about like if they had every game they have figured out how to run everything at 60.
Yeah.
Yo, why games don't run at 60? Why haven't they figured out the technology they have games run at 60? Like that's one of the things that still bothers me. Even to this day, everything should just have the option. It's not even that it should. You should be able to have your little performance mode and your like they gave that to people optionally with the Pro system,
Yeah.
and subsequently with the Xbox One X being the most high end. But I still just mad at the whole fact that those had to be made. You know what I mean? Like, damn it, why couldn't the technology be in a place where 60 was a standard for home boxes? Like, that pisses me off still. That makes me mad. I'll never forgive you, Sony. I'll never forgive you, Microsoft, for letting that not be a thing. They're the key. They're the ones that hold the key, right?
Yeah.
Like Nintendo has a certain standard of quality where you can't release bullshit.
Yeah.
Like this generation has been a little iffy. Switch has been getting some bad ports that people have been like pointing it out. Like, why is this bad? For certain games where it's just like it doesn't make sense, is what I mean. Like certain things that came out, like Link's Awakening having really bad. Was it Awakening? No, it's Link's. Yeah, it is Awakening. It's like remake having really bad frame issues on certain things, and it's like it's not game breaking, but it's just like why?
Yeah. It's
Or
a beautiful game too.
certain parts having not being all that great of things. It's just like don't do that.
Yeah.
You hit him on the hand, say don't no. You do the work and fix it before you release it. So like I'm getting kind of mad at that. I don't know who's in charge of that. Should I be mad at Sony and Microsoft for like not release 60 frames,
Yeah.
changing the standards? Let's see.
So
There ain't no loading. I'm just gonna say that.
So you have Death Stranding coming out this week. It
And
got
that
a lot of
PC
mixed.
the first week of January. So
Yeah. A lot of mixed reviews.
I'm interested to see the PC version. I'm gonna wait
Yeah.
because I want to see what people do.
That's what Jinky said too. Like he said, like he'll probably just wait for it to come out on PC.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like. Honestly, I'm looking forward to that Star Wars, that new Star Wars game. I'm actually looking forward to it, so I'm more excited for that than Death Stranding. So I'll probably hold off on Death Stranding.
Same day?
I think Star Wars is next week.
Yeah, same.
No,
same
following week, 14th.
Oh, okay. After.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'm actually looking forward to that game. So I was like, all right, I'm more likely to buy that than Death Stranding. I like Kojima, but I like it more for Metal Gear. I like the Zodiac as well. So,
I prefer another one of those. Where did that series go? Where you at?
Konami owns it.
What happened at the end of 2? Did everybody die?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah. I'm guessing. I haven't played that game since PS2. Man, now you're talking about like PS2. Yeah, Yeah.
You just sit back and think about how many really good games PS2 had. Like I'm serious.
You know what
Like
game I missed that was like a brand new one? Remember War of the Monsters?
oh yeah. I remember that.
I love that.
I actually had they had one sequel. They did. They had one sequel.
They did?
Yeah, they did. I think it was on Xbox.
Not Rampage.
No, not Rampage. I think the
War of
people.
War of the Monsters was a Sony exclusive.
Really? Also, it's a different. Oh, I'm thinking of Godzilla.
It was from the makers that did Just Went Black. They did that game.
I'm thinking of Godzilla. And that game where you had it wasn't a fighting game, but
Yeah.
it was a versus game.
Yeah. This one was similar like that too, but it was like you giants and shit and you fight each other. It was a good game. It was fun. But they had a lot of those weird ass games on PS2 that you could just like pick up and play. And yeah, I agree. I wish PS2 had a better online.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I would give it that, upgrade the online and stuff, but like, just imagine like if everything was just always good. You know what I mean? Like the volume of quality in that time period. There's some stinkers, there's some clunkers out there.
Yeah.
You know, there's some Final Fight Streetwisers out there where a company completely buries its franchise.
Yeah. On Narc.
Oh.
Narc was bad.
Yo, that is one of my favorite episodes of X-Play. Throwbacks. Yo, Narc is so bad.
Yeah, it is.
I miss Adam. What was it, Adam Sessler?
Yeah.
And Morgan Well. Oh, yo. Yeah. Man, that was wow.
Good old X-Play.
But see, I miss things like that because they would tell you about bad stuff.
Yeah.
Very much tell you about bad stuff. I don't know. I think we kind of lost that nowadays.
Yeah.
People too. Like I'm interested to see like the day of what people who aren't in the games media say about Death Stranding. That's what I want to know. How are people who aren't, you know, it's their job to play video games, how do they feel about Death Stranding?
Yeah, like I want to see, like, you see, most of the people because I was listening to the kind of funny cast about it. They did a full review, and like half of them liked the game. They just felt like there was a lot of like pointless things that you were doing, but they actually enjoyed the game itself, and they got really into the story. But then they said that there's times that gets really fucking weird that it's like you can't even understand what the fuck's going on in the story.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, but
with those characters to be attached to, like, you know, Solid Snake, you just be like, who the hell are these weirdos? Why are they talking to Norman Reedus? Lady always crying, which is is explained in the game too. Yeah, that's an actual thing in Death Stranding where people cry. I think it's the internet makes you cry. Yeah, it's a weird game. Like, that's a legitimate dead people. The internet is powered by dead people.
Yeah.
If they touch you, a nuclear explosion happens, so you can't touch them. But then actually you don't really blow up. They suck you into a hole or something like that. And it's extremely weird. But like the things I hear about it mechanically make me just go, oh, I don't know if I want to sit here and have to rough it out with bad stuff to upgrade to the good stuff. Because that's the thing that burnt me out on Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah.
I had too much shit to do.
Yeah.
Like I never got to see all the weapons because you had to grind out points.
Yeah.
And like that's the sad thing about that game. That game has some of the coolest guns I've ever seen in a video game. Like, Metal Gear Solid 5 has some of the weirdest shit. Like, did you ever get to see the vortex? Yeah. Like the little trap you put down when you want to... You know the mechanic they have in Metal Gear 5? And it was in Peace Walker. Yes, it was in Peace Walker, where you knock out a guard, you walk up to them, and you can put a Fulton device, which was like a little parachute.
Yeah.
And it sucked them up into the air. And in Metal Gear Solid 5, there was the same mechanic where you could do the same way to build your army. You would walk up to them, knock them out, and suck them up into the air. But if you did that in the middle of a base, which was more than likely to happen because you were infiltrating, you couldn't do it because the other guards would see a balloon in the sky.
Okay.
And they would just shoot it down. And so then you waste the balloon because you have finite resources, and that was another part of the game. Like, you didn't have infinite everything. You had to make stuff.
Yeah.
So they had a portal, but the way the mechanics worked in Metal Gear Solid 5 was that you had to do missions to get points, to upgrade everything, and to get certain materials to unlock. So you had to play the game a lot to get to some of the stuff that you wouldn't even give up halfway, because you were like, I'm not doing this shit. So there was like really, really cool stuff at the end of the trees, but it was locked behind having to grind out the game, and that made it really boring. And then you just wanted to stop playing. And then you wanted to finish it, and then you realized, the story was half finished. So you stop playing. So that's what happens, and I'm curious about this game if it's like that.
Yeah.
Because I hear you have to grind.
Oh,
Like you have to go through certain
Yeah.
things to build up resources to eventually make the game more fun.
Mhm.
But you still gotta grind. It's like, I don't know if I want to grind. No thank you.
We'll see. Yeah, like, it's beginning and a lot of mixed reviews. So depending on how you take a game, I'll definitely read up on certain reviews. Go to your main source that you usually get your stuff that you respect. And
I'd say
see from
watch
there.
some gameplay.
Yeah, watch some gameplay and see if it's something that you want.
Don't forget, it's a game. It's not just a narrative piece. It's a part where you have to play it.
Yeah.
And like I said before, if the playing part ain't good, it ain't worth. It's not gonna be worth it.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not gonna be worth sitting through his weird ass stories.
Yeah.
The part when you gotta pick up the controller and it's like, what is this nonsense? So see if you like what he wants you to do.
Yeah. And then choose from there.
What I hear about the story is like there's some heavy-handed metaphors, and if that might make people feel like, does he think we're stupid? I've heard intelligent people talk about the game and they have a different
Yeah.
perspective on it because they're coming at it from like, what is this game saying?
Yeah.
Because Kojima makes games that say things. Metal Gear Solid always has a message to it,
Yeah.
regardless of whether people want to pick up on it. Besides all the crazy bullshit that happens in the game and ninjas that jump off walls and get smashed by giant T-Rex robots that actually happens in the first game,
Yeah.
there's always some type of like anti-war message, or should we be cloning people, and XYZ, like asking questions. And this game has stuff, but he kind of tones down the hiding it,
Okay.
so it's more in your face. And like one of the things that I think it struck people, and so people brought it up a lot, was there's a thing in the game where the communication device, aka the actual phone, is a pair of handcuffs. So to use the phone, you have to handcuff yourself.
Yeah.
So he's trying to make a statement about a lot of things,
Yeah.
but he's not being subtle about it. So that might rub people the wrong way.
Makes sense.
So that's why I'm interested to see at it from people who aren't taking it just from one perspective, because I like intelligent people are coming at it from that perspective. People in the industry are coming at it from this way. I just want to know what a regular ass person who ain't gotta be paid to review it.
Hey,
is like.
regular ass person, what do you feel about that game?
Yeah, like you don't get paid to play this. What's your perspective? You just bought it because you liked it, or you like the guy, or
Yeah.
you like
No, Norman Reedus is in it. All right.
yeah, like Norman Reedus, he's cool.
He still look like he stink, but all right. Norman Reedus looks like he stinks.
I feel like he looks like he just wakes up.
He
And
looks
has
like he
to
smells
work
like
every
ball
morning.
sweat.
Like he's like the consummate person of he looks like he didn't prepare
Yeah.
for anything.
Like he just woke up.
He got a phone call. They say, "Can you come in?" And that's from the bed to your office is how he got there.
Yeah.
He didn't brush his teeth. He didn't take a shower. He didn't comb his hair.
No.
He just got there. Not to say he's a bad dude. I don't know anything about him, but that's what his look is. It's like he just woke up. Is Norman Reedus. I just woke up.
He just woke up and
Yep.
strolled.
So
Other big game that came out this week was Luigi's Mansion. I'm hearing great things about it. I'm actually looking forward to actually picking it up for my Switch. I did like the other two games, so I'm actually looking forward to this one.
I haven't played a Luigi's Mansion since part 1, so I'm curious to know how does this change the Luigi formula, because Guigi, he's a thing.
So they made Luigi kind of like a second player. So if you have a second controller, the second player could use him.
But what do you do when you play by yourself? There's no Guiji.
It's kind of like AI.
Oh, you can still get Guiji when you play by yourself?
Yeah.
That's the best question to ask anybody. Can you still get Guiji when you play by yourself?
And he's the star. It's only him.
Wait, you could just be Guiji if you wanted to?
No, it's Luigi.
Oh,
Maybe I'm not that deep into it, so I don't know
okay.
if they added him or not. But I'm actually looking forward to that game. It's getting great reviews, and it's very kid friendly game. So if you're looking for something for your kid, I think it's something that you can easily pick it up for your kid.
Okay, cool.
It's not spooky. The boos are not scary. It has scary music. I could think a kid could get scared of it, but I don't think it's that like frightening in that sense. It's more funny than anything.
Luigi is for the kids.
Yeah.
He's for the children.
So
Like
they
Boots-
actually have a list of all Kojima's games reviews, and Death Stranding is his lowest review he ever got.
Really? Wow. How about that?
Because all the Metal Gears, 1 got 9.8, 2 got 9.7, Substance got 9.0, Snake Eater got 9.6, Peace Walker 9.5, and Metal Gear Solid 4 10.
And what about 5?
5 was a 9.5.
And who's that? That's IGN?
Yeah.
I'll accept half of those because there was a few years after they talked about God Hand, there was people there that was kind of a suspect.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I like
Whole history.
God, it's a good game. And then they gave this one a 6.8.
I think it's warranted. If you don't like that game, a lot of people are not gonna like it is not an action game.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. I knew what it was from the moment I saw it. It was a walking simulator.
I feel like probably people expected it to be something of a Metal Gear-ish game.
Yeah. I saw people asking where was the combat, and I'm like, that's not what this game is about. But I want to see how it works.
Yeah.
I saw how it works, and I knew exactly like the focus. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
No. Let's look at.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So,
No.
no, I'm not gonna purchase Unreal Tournament.
Boo! We thought we were going to get a purchase online on the cast.
Not now. Not today.
You know what was really good that used the same engine? The Transformers War for Cybertron.
I'm sad that they got gobbled up into Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Like that's where they are now.
Yeah. Well, Activision actually made that game though.
Yeah, but it was what's
It was
the name?
High Noon Studios.
Yeah, they got sucked up into Call of Duty. Like
Yeah.
they're in the credits of like the recent Call of Duty game.
Yeah.
I think I'm not sure if they
They
did
also
art
did
direction or
Deadpool.
something. Because if that was the case, that makes a lot of sense. Because
Yeah.
those games are really nice.
They
Like,
did Deadpool too.
hmm?
They did Deadpool.
Really?
Net
Oh yeah, that was like the last game they did, right?
Yeah.
Last solo game.
Yeah. But the actual multiplayer of Transformers War for Cybertron was actually really good.
Yeah. Were there two? No, there were
Two
three
of them.
games.
It
Three.
was War for Cybertron and I know there's two of them.
Online, because I saw
Yeah.
people play that a bit.
The last one I liked a lot just because Grimlock.
Oh, see, I don't think it was that one.
That was
Maybe
the first one.
Maybe it was. There was one that had a really good online, and people were like saying, "Yo, this is low key
Yeah.
a cool ass online shooter."
Yeah. Yeah. No, Rise of Cybertron
Okay, that's the
was
one.
the second one. The War for Cybertron was the first one.
Yeah, like it had a small little community of like people that.
It was really good. It was fun, and the fact that you transform and shot and people and transform and shit, that was actually really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's a good game.
okay.
So we're gonna wrap this up.
Yep. That's about it. Thank you for listening. This has been an episode of the It Gets Better Raspberry podcast. Make sure you check us out on all of our dwellings on the internet.
Yeah.
We are RedCycloneInc on everything. That is Instagram, that is Twitter, that is SoundCloud, and YouTube, where these podcasts will go after today.
Yeah.
That is on Tumblr. That is on WordPress. That's it, right?
Yep.
Make sure you check us out on Sundays. Sundays we do these live on Rep with the Mic on Twitch. Was it
Yes.
.tv/Rep with the Mic, I believe.
Yep.
Very easy to find.
Yep.
And so where else you at, Merc?
You can follow me on all my social media: Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Twitch TV, SoundCloud, YouTube, all Merc with the Mic. Also check out this Twitch channel, Merc with the Mic on Twitch TV. We are gonna have some more gameplays. I was just been caught up with shit this week, so next week we're gonna try to do some bump in the night, WWE 2K20, and we are gonna do some Yakuza 3 and maybe some end game stuff with the Borderlands 3. So those are things to come. And then Star Wars, most likely I'll be streaming Star Wars when it comes out.
Good stuff. Make sure you check out the RedCycloneInc YouTube.
Yep.
The Monster Hunter Iceborne things, the playthroughs. Please be forewarned. The Resident Evil event is not out this week.
Okay.
It will be out the 7th. So that's this coming week. It was people thought it was supposed to be the 1st, but it was actually a 7th.
Okay.
I thought it was too. I think some wording was confusing, so look out for that. I'm kind of sad it didn't happen over Halloween weekend, which would have been this weekend, but it is what it is.
Would have made sense.
So I know, right?
We like things that make sense.
Me too.
Who knew?
They showed a picture. All I remember, they showed a
Yeah.
picture. So stay tuned for that. But that will be up on the YouTube when it does come out.
Yep.
All right. So thank you for listening. Make sure to catch us. What is it, next week?
Yep.
And don't forget the sandwiches.
Oh, thank you. Later.